Namaste to everyone. I'm Praveen Tripathi, welcoming you once again in the session of computer. And yes, so far we have done chapter 4, and which was about the tables in Word. Now we are going to start mail merge in Word 2010. Students, we are learning Word application, which is about word processing software. So far, we had done how we can create a table, how we can manipulate it. But now it's time to understand one more feature, which is providing by MS Word, and that name is mail merge. Okay, students. So before starting the basic concept of mail merge, I would like to ask you one question. Then how many of you have enjoyed attending the parties, or you can say marriage ceremonies or the public gathering? I hope you everyone enjoy the public gathering, marriage ceremonies and parties. So students, the first thing we see, the first thing we receive while going to the party, going to anywhere in the public gathering, we first receive an invitation letter. Okay. So that invitation letter, you will see that the whole content, the whole message will be same, but that address block, you can say that address fill in the blanks will be blank. In that blank portion, your name will be written. My point is that जब भी हम invitation card को देखते हैं, then we can see कि the message will be same, but the address block will remain empty, so we can fill the name of recipients according to us. So this is the basic phenomena you can correlate with the mail merge. We will design, we will type, we will create a simple Word document, and then we will decide its recipients according to us. So this will be named as mail merge. Okay, so let's start with the chapter. Suppose you want to invite your friends on your birthday party and you have typed the invitation letter. Now you have to copy the same letter and type the addresses of all your friends. Okay, so I know that this is a very easy task to type a letter, type a particular or a single letter. But if you will be typing the 10, 100 or 500 letters simultaneously or at a one time, so it will be a tedious job. So for just reducing that tedious work, we are going to implement mail merge. That means we will type the letter only in one. Then we will assign its recipients. That means the whom we want to send that letter, whom we want to convey that message. Then we will specify only the address of it, and it is known as mail merge. So this work can be done very easily in Microsoft Word using the mail merge option. So now we will understand what is mail merge. Mail merge is the feature. Mark my point, it is a feature of Word. Word means Word is a kind of application software which providing you word processing tools. So mail merge is a feature in Word that let us send a similar document to multiple users. Mark my point once again, multiple users. That means more than one user. The content of the document remains same as I have told you, and except for the recipient's address or some information specific to each recipient. That means we will change only recipient address, recipient details. We are not going to change the main content, main body. So what are the advantages of mail merge? First, now we will discuss. There are many advantages of mail merge. First of all, letters can be sent to people who meet specific criteria. Now you will ask me, sir, what is specific criteria? Specific criteria means we are going to give condition. We are going to select the person, the people whom we want to send our letter. Second is that a standard letter can be saved and reused. So we can reuse it, we can save it for the future purpose also. The list of addresses can be reused. Yes, it saves times and effort. Yes, as I have told you that if we will going to type 500 letters at a time, then it will take too much time, too much effort. But if we are implementing mail merge, then it will not take that much of time. Once the merge has been set up, thousands of letters can be produced very quickly. Mark my point, students. We can produce, we can create thousands of letters. So now we are going to understand what will be the procedure to implement mail merge. Mark my point, students, that first we will going to do it as a theoretical manner. Then in the next session, I will show you how you can implement mail merge in practically. Okay, so first we are going to start the theoretical manner using mail merge. Mail merge feature is used to send the same letter to a large number of people at the same time. Mail merge means merging two files. Merging two files, that means we are going to work on two files. The first file will contain main document. Main document means the body, the content, the message of our letter. The data source. Data source means addresses of all recipients that will be stored in our database. So let us now understand how we can use the mail merge feature. So the first question arises that how we can create main document. Main document means your invitation message. So first, let's say students, we are going to work on two segments. First, we will design main document, then we will design data source. So now we are going to start main document. Step 1, click on mailing tabs on the ribbon. Here you can see the ribbon. In ribbon, you will find file, home, insert, page layout, references, and then we can find mailings also. So click on start mail merge from the start mail merge group. Once you will click on this mailings, you will find that start mail merge over there. In the step 3, click on letters option from the choices available. So when you will click on that start mail merge, you will find letters, email messages, and envelopes, labels, and etc. But we are going to understand how we can design a letter. Now, the next and the very basic step is that you have to type the letter. You will click on these letters and then you will type a letter. Supposingly, we are going to invite our friends in a birthday party, then we will write the birthday party's celebration timings, the date, the venue, and etc. So here in the example, you can see that, dear, I hope this letter finds you in the best of health and spirits. That means we are focusing on that dummy invitation. So supposingly that we have typed the letter. Now the next job is we have to create data source. Okay. So step number 5 is that click on select recipient. Now we need to mention whom we want to send our word, whom we want to send our letter. So in the mailing tab, you can find the select recipients. Now it will have 3 options: type new list, use existing list, and select from Outlook contacts. We will understand how we can type new list. That means we are going to create our data source. So for creating data source, we are going to create, or we can say type a new list. So click on type new list option from the choices available, and the new address list dialog box appear. Now you will ask me, sir, what is dialog box? Dialog box is a small window in which we can find the minimize, maximize, and cross button, also close button. So that small window will appear and it will ask something which we have to fill out. So fill in the various fields with appropriate information. So whatever the information you want to give, you have to give, such as first name, last name, company name, if you want to. And if you don't want to fill the data in company name, then you have to leave it as a blank. Then you will create address line 1, address line 2, city, state, and etc. and zip code, that means pin code. So whatever the details are, you have to fill that thing in that appropriate information blocks. So in number step 8, to create another entry, click on new entry button. Once you have done with your one entry, if you want to exceed it, if you want to create one more entry, then you need to click on new entry button. Now step number 9 is, after completing the entries, click on OK button. Once you have done, once you are satisfied that you have created your recipients list, address list, then you need to click on OK button. The save address list dialog box appear. Now type a name for the list in the file name text box and click on save button. Very obvious to understand. Once we have done, then we have to give the name of it, what will be the name of our data source, and then we will click on save button. As you can see in the picture also, here is the new entry button, here is OK button, here you can give the name of your data source, and then you need to click on this save button. So this is how you can create a mail merge and you can implement the mail merge also. Now, first we have created main document. Then after we have created data source. Now it's time to implement the merging. That means now we are going to merge the main document and data source together. So place the cursor. Cursor means the mouse pointer, the arrow you see on your screen, the arrow you see when you are accessing the mouse. So that is called cursor. Place the cursor in the main document where we want the fields to be inserted. Okay, click on insert merge field. Now the main thing is that you have to be very careful while clicking on this insert merge field option. Okay, so here you can see mailing tab. You will find insert merge field. Now it will provide you a list. It will give you the drop down list which field, which attributes you want to give, such as title, first name, last name, company name, whatever the entries you want, you can drag it down here. Okay, so now step number 13, choose the required field again. Place the cursor to another place in the document for the next field and insert it in the same manner. So whatever the entries you want to give, supposing you want to give only first name and last name, then we'll click on that first and last name only. You will not select on that address line 1, city, state, zip code, and etc. But you are going to use only first name and last name. Okay. So now click on finish and merge. And then the main thing starts. When you have created the mail merging, now you can also edit it as individual level. It will create individual documents according to your recipients list. Supposingly you have 10 data source, supposingly you have 10 number of recipients, then it will create 10 separate file for them, so you can send them. Okay, so choose edit individual document option. The merge to new document dialog box will appear. Here you can see the finish and merge. Now here you can see the find recipient, check for errors, and etc. So now you can access the individual document also. Select all option and click on OK button. The merge letter will be opened in Word window for further editing or printing. Now as you can see on your screen that we have typed only one time, but now we can access 3 to 4 documents. So this is the magic, you can say, of merge document. This is how I have told you the theoretical manner of the merging of a document. In the upcoming session, I will going to implement the mail merge in a practical manner, in which I will share my screen and will show you the practical implementation in MS Word 2010. So I hope you have understood this mail merge. Once again, I'm summarizing my session that we are going to use mail merge for defining large set of invitation letter, large set of letter, but for multiple users, multiple recipients. We will work on 2 segments mainly. First will be the main document. Second will be data source. Main document will be our message, our content, our body. And second, data source means the recipient's address whom we will send the letter. Then we have to use the mailing tabs and their tools to implement mail merge. So I hope you have enjoyed this session, and we'll wait for the next session. So please take care. Bye-bye.